Wildcat. It's... What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? It's spring. I'm spring cleaning.
Well, okay. On that note, welcome back, Wildcats, to the March edition of CDub Today. Spring is in the air, and seniors are just trying to get the heck out of here and graduate.
That must be pretty stressful. Almost as stressful as keeping everything clean. But honestly, this isn't even as bad as taking the EOCs and final exams. These just freak me the heck out.
Well, luckily for you, we got one of the best to go out there and show everyone you aren't alone. Matthew has more on the topic.
The school year is coming to an end. People know what that means. Testing, such as STAR and final exams and more, making this part of the year the most stressful time.
Well, the most stressful thing is the need to study to prepare for the final exams, and also that a lot of your classes start assigning more and more homework, and you have more tests.
I think for me the most stressful thing would be the fact that I have to give a certain time of day for different classes. It would be great if the tests were more spaced out so I could dedicate myself to studying one subject to its fullest. But the most stressing thing for me is that there's a lot of different classes and a lot of different subjects that I need to study at the same time to be ready for the tests.
While all students are different, most can agree that stress of testing changes the way your brain functions.
If you're more stressed, you can't concentrate as well and focus, and it's hard to take tests, and you have more anxiety, you can't sleep as well. While compared to when you're more calm and relaxed, you can think clearly and be more happy, you can sleep better, you can live your life.
Staff members have some great advice on how to end the year stress-free.
Well, some advice I can give, definitely set a schedule, a study schedule and a work schedule, and put things on your calendar so you know when things are coming up, so you don't get that stress of, last minute I'm running out of time. But also scheduling time to rest, relax, do some things that you enjoy, so that way you're not just focused on the test itself, but also just having some opportunities to relieve some stress and get some rest.
I think my biggest piece of advice would be not to worry about things that they can't control, things that they're out of their control. They should just let them be and focus on the things that they have control over, like prioritizing their assignments, getting their work done, putting their phones away, and working on their homework so that they can stay on top of all their assignments and get lots of sleep.
This has been Matthew Melanson for CDub Today.
How that kind of helps knowing that I'm not the only one freaking out.
Speaking of freaking out, that's what a lot of people did after hearing about the chemical fire at Deer Park in our very own Houston, Texas.
Oh great, even more to clean up.
2019 has been an exciting year so far, and it's already given us a lot to talk about, including a disaster that happened in Houston this month.
A raging fire at a chemical plant near Houston is still burning more than 20 hours after it began. The fire spreading to an 8th storage tank full of gasoline byproducts.
According to David Womack, Vice President of Operations for ITC, he stated that only 4 of the 80,000 barrel tanks in the 15-tank farm were not damaged by the fire. The smoke covered nearly all of Houston and left many to wonder what exactly was going on.
I know that some HFD companies were sent out there to help, and that's the only concern I have for us.
Unfortunately, this has become too common of an occurrence in that area. However, some Houstonians are less aware than others.
Well, obviously that's a lot of pollution. It's bad for the environment, but other than that, it doesn't really affect me. I don't really care about it, other than it's polluting the environment.
Others are more aware and have even grown accustomed to hearing about this in their news outlets.
They said it's not harmful. I guess they've got it. And we're going to have stuff like that happen. I mean, we don't live in a perfect world, so we're going to have accidents. We're going to have things blow up. It's not a shock or anything. I mean, it would be a shock if every other weekend something happened.
Sadly, this is an event that, despite the awareness, will most likely happen again, leaving us to wonder, how bad can it get?
Precaution. Officials say they expect this massive fire to keep burning, saying it.
This has been David Castaneda with CDub Media.
I hope the cute deer are okay.
What?
The deer. It's called Deer Park.
Just because they
can't name it Deer Park and not have deer. That's false advertising. I know my rights.
Well, anyways, the month of March is also spring break time, which was so much fun.
Yeah, it was pretty chill. We went to Galveston and hung out in the gross water that's down there.
Cool? I just hung out with the girls and did some filming for class. Cisco went out and gathered some more intel on the spring break for the rest of us. Take a look.
Oh, hey, do you like spring break? Well, then you should come on down to Spring Dub Break, where me, Cisco from CDub Media, am going to be talking about spring break. Obviously. Now let's see what some of our Wildcats have to say about spring break. That was cool, wasn't it? Yeah, I know you like that. That was cool.
I'm excited to chill and hang with my friends and get some sleep and avoid everything that school has to offer.
It's always a lot of fun whenever I get to hang out with my friends. We just go longboard and go to car meets and stuff, you know.
Honestly, I'm just tired of this setting. Like, I'm really just excited to go somewhere else for a change. I've been here for so long. Vacation's a well-needed thing.
It seems to me, spring break is the best time to get together with friends and family, probably because unlike winter break, spring break offers bloomy flowers, sun-shining skies, kids all playing outside, and other things. For example, some kids like to go outside and play basketball.
Game on. One take.
And other kids like to ride their bikes. And then there's those kids that want to stay inside and play games all day.
Game on.
It seems to me everybody loves spring break, but my question is, what's one thing you hate about spring break?
One thing I hate about spring break definitely has to be after a while, like, you'll get very, very bored. I mean, it's really nice for the first few days, you know, but by that Friday or that Thursday, you kind of want to go back to school, honestly. That's not good. I don't like it.
Some students like to use this time for themselves. Whatever the case, it's your spring break and you do whatever the heck you want. This is Cisco from CDub Media, signing out.
Wow, great job, Cisco. That was really interesting to watch.
Yes, you could say it's a home run.
Oh yeah, like soccer.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, you got to get open, score in the home run in the end zone in soccer, right?
No, that's not. I'll explain it why everyone is checking out some highlights from the girls' soccer game. It's playoff time. And then you have the goalkeeper who can hold the ball with his hands.
I see now.
Oh, we're packed. Well, that was all for this month's show of CDub Today. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and get all the notifications for content from CDub Media.
And follow us on Twitter at CWHS_CDub Media to be able to send us ideas and talk with us.
This has been CDub Today. I'm Jet Morris.
And I'm Karma Eccles.
Bye!